Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning into this and every episode of Hooked on OC. Right here every Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. It's Angler's Advantage time. And we're not coming to you from Atlantic Tackle down at the end of the road. We are coming to you from Sunset Provisions at the beginning of the road. As soon as you get on Sunset Avenue, look over to the left, the second entrance into Sunset Marina. You're going to find my old stomping grounds. The big sign is still there. And this is like the marine supplies superstore now, but they do have some tackle. And today, my man Brian Minty,
That's right, buddy.
Waymaster for the Ocean City Inshore Classic, is in the house. And we're going to talk about some of this stuff because a lot of you folks don't know about the selection that he does have here. Like I said, it's limited. Atlantic Tackle is a spot to go get everything fishing related, but there's a lot of Boatel customers here at Sunset Marina. You got some of the E&F dock customers with smaller boats that just want to have a quick boom in and out. And he's got great stuff to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So Brian, what are you carrying? You got the deadly tackle stuff, man. I appreciate
absolutely.
that very much. Selling well for you. But what else are you going to have this season?
As far as brands go, you got the deadly tackle stuff. We got the rumble fish. We just started picking that stuff up.
Yep.
It's been great. Of course, we got
41-inch rockfish caught yesterday on that stuff.
Yesterday on that stuff.
Yep.
I saw that. I can't believe it. I'm happy for those guys.
Yep, working out well.
Yep. Roy rig, of course. Gulp. So really, our goal here is to supply tackle for 6 miles. In.
Gotcha.
So inshore stuff, bay stuff, flounder, bluefish, rockfish, that sort of stuff.
You don't have Islander lures and spreader bars and
no.
Squid Nation. You got
absolutely
flounder rigs, sea bass rigs,
right?
Tog
Otter tails.
jigs,
We do have
otter tails. Yep.
So that's good stuff. So we really try to keep it so that you can make your own rigs. We've got stuff that's already rigged up, ready for you. And that's the cool thing about the rumblefish. They started putting together jig heads. And they make their own swim bodies and that kind of stuff. All of your stuff is already pre-made though, so it's,
you tie it on and put a sinker on it and a bait.
You're good to go. You're good to go. Tog jigs all ready to roll. That's we've got everyone you carry.
You've got
all
everyone
the colors,
we got.
all the sizes. A little bit of aqua clear stuff. Spec rig catches every single species in the bay.
It does, man.
So we try to carry a little bit of that kind of stuff. Gulp, that's kind of where it's at.
And you got both sizes of gulp. You got the packs of gulp. You've also got the tubs of gulp.
Right.
So that's really convenient because you know me, I flounder fish so much. I'm buying tubs. And if you're going just maybe once or twice to take the kids, hey, I need something to put on a hook. This is the way to go.
Right. Yep. So we always tell customers that our sister store is Atlantic Tackle. So they've got all the tackle and a little bit of marine supply. We've got marine supply and a little bit of tackle. And
dude, look at what we're standing next to.
Right.
Back when I was in Sunset Provisions, this thing was something like 2 or 3 days out, right? You had to special order it, get the kind of the size you needed, the cut you needed, the length. This is all right here now on this giant wire center. It's even got its own signage on it. It's unheard of. You probably have what in here, 20,000 SKUs or something?
Yeah, we've got a lot. And so it's wonderful, but it's difficult to manage.
It's difficult to manage.
We got to order for it. And so really our goal is to, when you're here buying your stuff for your boat and you're going to be spending some time out fishing, we've got the basics for, kind of taking the kids out, the grandkids, and just getting out in the bay, catching stuff, maybe going out in the ocean a little bit. But for the most part, that's.
And I'll answer this question for him because I used to get it. Hey, are you going to expand any of this into this? No, man. Go up to Atlantic Tackle. It's right up the street. Same ownership. It's all under the same management. So it's all the stuff is going into the same buckets, right? So just go up there and get it. But he's got a really great selection of the inshore stuff. I can tell you, man, if you don't have anything at all, go up to Atlantic Tackle, buy a rod and a reel, and come down here, and you can be fishing in our back bay for basically anything that's back here.
Right. Yep. And we've got a wealth of knowledge, not only about your boat and all that kind of stuff, but everybody that works here fishes a ton, and so can answer a lot of your questions. If you're just getting started down here, like I did a few years ago, I talked to this guy, I talked to Big Bird, talked to a lot of different people, but the guys that work here, they know what they're talking about. So
they're fishing all the time, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And one thing that we don't mention, because Atlantic Tackle doesn't carry it.
Right.
Guys, the Roy rig. You can get this on my website at fishingoc.com, but there's not a lot of shops that carry this. He's got it usually on a regular basis. The old Roy rig. That thing is killer for everything back here, especially rockfish, but Big Bird and Sean, myself, we use that with great success. Brian too, up at Route 90.
Absolutely. And they're all a little bit different. I mean, and the ones that you put together, they're different. But they all catch.
They all catch.
They're not really. You don't buy this instead of that. You buy it in addition to, and so they're.
Look, we've been fishing with Big Bird before, and this is a Chesapeake Bay story, but I was using a red and white thingamajig, or excuse me, the red and the salt and pepper thingamajig, wasn't catching anything. I switched to the green with the green body. I caught 3 speckled trout in a row.
Right.
So it's all a matter of what are they looking for at a certain time.
At that time, that's right. And that chartreuse tail, that's what I like about yours.
Yeah, that's why we did a couple different colors. Yep. So but listen, man, great selection here. Really, really great selection. It's right across from the counter. The counter's moved up toward the front door. As soon as you come in the front door, bam, say hi as you walk in, and then make a right-hand turn toward the corner. You can buy your inshore tackle, a soda, and a hot dog all within 10 feet of each other. Where else can you say that in and around Ocean City? I love this place, man. I started this place back in the day. I was the first manager here at Sunset Provisions, so it's always going to have a place in my heart. But you're doing a great job here, dude. You really are.
I love it.
20,000 SKUs. It was a pain in the ass to count things at the end of the year when we only had a couple of thousand. So I don't envy you for that, buddy. But you guys are doing a great job here.
Yeah, we all love it. We love it here.
And guys, listen, we'll see you next time for another edition of Hooked on OC. Right back after the break, we're going to close things up, but it's the Angler's Advantage at Sunset Provisions. Come see, give them a call. I think it still says work in my phone. It's 410-213-0081. We'll be right back.
Yep.